GM, everyone. Welcome back to another GC Crypto TV show. Live daily, guys. Live daily, 7 p.m. over that side of the world. So as you're having dinner, okay, in the American side of the world, our European friends, you're keeping your eyes up at night. It's about 12 a.m. there for you. So we appreciate you guys tuning in. But Craig, huge show today, mate. Welcome back to another morning here in Australia. Beautiful sunny morning. How you going today on this fine Tuesday, mate?
Yeah, GM Greeny, GM everyone, GG in the States. I am good. Looks like the dip is slightly on for some entries, which will be good to chat about today probably. But no, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm cruisy. I've been waiting for this little pullback, and I see Trump's doing some tariff stuff. So it looks like that'll be that could be the reason why we get some entries. But other than that, man, I'm cruising. The sun's shining, and I've been waiting to spend. So I couldn't really do that when everything was up. So now I might be able to deploy some capital. So, yeah, I'm feeling good. Did you get into anything, Greeny, overnight?
No, nothing yet. Nothing yet. I still think we could go a little bit lower if we do. I like Monday range trade is a really good trade that I like to personally look at too. So whether BTC or ETH come down a little bit further, the monthly open is a little bit further below price action now. So I personally would like a bit more of a pullback. In saying that, I've been printing profits. I was just talking to Craig before the show. I think I'm up like 30 SOL in the past like week or so on Memecoins. So that's really nice. And I do think that's a good opportunity right now. Now, obviously, the big contention right now with the Memecoin space is this one. So I just put a poll out actually, and Manny's already come out and said,
thanks for the counter trade.
It's going to be a great counter trade. Yeah. So I kind of vibe with that. But yeah, I put a poll out, guys. So please go vote on it. Let me pull it up on stream. Where are we? Here we go. So the poll is, will you be allocating any ADO, some cash money to the pump fund sale? So personally, I haven't decided, but Craig and I were kind of talking before the show. Maybe I might throw like 10 SOL or I don't know. Like 10 SOL is about $1,500 now, so maybe not that much. Maybe I throw like 7 or 5 SOL at this. Like I don't know. Like I feel when you have this many people hating on it, like I genuinely think it could be not a bad opportunity, Craig. What do you think? Like, and that's why Manny's post, which let me pull it up. It's only been 3 minutes, but yeah, thank you, Greeny, for the data. Easiest counter trade of my life. So I don't know. What do you think, Craig? What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with probably many there in the way that if so many people say no, then I'm tempted to do it. Then if everyone said yes, then fuck.
Yeah,
everyone's going to sell, right?
Like yeah.
So yeah, look, I'm not especially keen on it, but just because of who it is. But I don't mind making money. So
that's why we're here.
Yeah, I might throw a few shekels at it. Fuck it. Maybe just for fun, just for, probably more for a kick, man. Like more like horse racing or something, right? Just put a punt on your favorite footy team and hope for the best. Make it exciting. That's probably better for me. What about you? You think you'll jump in?
I think it's look. It's been like the biggest brand. I mean, not brand, biggest company. All cycles. So like, I don't know, bro. Like it'd be good. Like I know Easy's been talking about it too. It'd be interesting to see what his take is currently as well. But I don't know. Like I think it's worth, like, if you have money, you might as well throw $1,000 or $500 at it, or $100, like whatever you're happy to lose in a way. But I mean, like, Greg, this just takes me back to like Bohm. You shared Bohm in GTG, and it was like a 300x or something. I can't remember. It was nuts.
I can't remember. It feels like it was about a decade ago, but yeah, that was outrageous. That was probably, is that the best pre-sale there's ever been?
I generally think that's probably the best pre-sale that's ever been, unless you are extremely early to like, say, some of those ones over on AVAX. But even then, Bohm went to $1 billion, didn't it? It went to $1 billion.
Yeah. And it everybody could get into that one, actually. Like no one. That was a funny time. Lots of people weren't looking at pre-sales then.
Yeah. And it was the first one, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah, was it the first? I actually don't think it was. I think it was might have been a couple before it, but they were done by shadier dudes. And then obviously Bohm, I think, was an artist, came out and did it, and it just went fucking, what a time to be alive. Yeah. I hope I feel that again one day.
13th of March, mate, 2024. So well
Oh,
over a
I
year.
pulled it up. There we go.
Yeah, well over a year ago.
Fucking amazing, eh? Look at those shares. How all my meme coin calls. Look at that fucking horrific. Minus 90%. Terrible call.
Look
there
at
we
me.
go.
$4,000 out the so you out the gate $200 into 4.1k. So
That
what's
must
that?
been
That's like
fucking
20x.
incredible.
That's
Oh,
21x straight out the gate, 21x.
yeah, that was good. I remember I had family over here on holiday, and it was annoying because I was fucking.
I didn't get in it. I was doing something. I was busy. I didn't get in it.
Yeah, it was a nightmare, but yeah, it was good times, man. So, geez, I don't know if Pump Fund will do. I don't. It won't. It can't. Surely it can't. But the fact I'm saying can't, maybe that means it will.
Yeah.
And surely there's going to be a touch of manipulation going on here.
Yeah, dude,
Like, surely these guys can pump their own coin.
like you'd assume so, mate. They know they're in the business, mate. They're in the
Yeah,
business. So
they've got direct line to market makers, don't they?
yeah. Also, Abstract have removed viewership.
Oh, did they? Yeah.
Yeah. Why have they done that?
Oh, they have two. Yeah.
And it's not. You can't actually see it on your stream. That's a limitation. I don't like that.
Yeah, that's actually annoying because you don't.
That's like, yeah.
Yeah, they need to not do that. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chat,
weird.
what do we think? Chat, there's so many changes going on. Why are people making changes, bro?
Yeah, I like consistency, man. Don't don't change anything. I'm old.
Yeah.
So
But anyways, yeah, here's the pump fund. So they're giving away, what's that, 150 billion? Yeah, 150 billion pump. Total supply is 1 trillion. So that's what, 15%? At a price of 0.004 USDT. Pumpflow Crusoe official utility coin. For what? What utility to get? Market made a protocol. Okay. Pump fund assess will not be cried in order to utilize the protocol, which remain permissionless. Holders of pump fund crypto opt to participate in promotional giveaways from pump fund protocols. Pump fund asset is a utility coin that will be used alongside the pump fund brand behind the pump fund protocols. Starts at, they didn't even put this is how dumb they are. They didn't even put a time zone, Craig, on their sale start.
Yeah. That'd be handy. Utility coin, eh? Do you think they're going to do something like Kato, whereby if you stake it, you get possibly future drops from tokens wanting to launch on their platform? But the thing is, you can launch on their platform near free, can't you?
Or yeah, free? You can. So, yeah, I can't remember the mechanics. I've never personally traded on Pump Fund. Like I've always used something else. So
same.
And
so
Wu says the viewership is a bug currently on Abstract.
Cool. Okay, so we don't have to throw our toys, eh? Hey, what's up, Nixon? Thanks for the newt, brother.
How do we, like, how is it utility is the first question, but also how rich do these people want to get? Like, do you reckon they're going to make a shit ton of money from this? They'll provide liquidity. So, okay, the alpha would be to probably either get pre-sale, allocate that straight into a liquidity pool straight away, or as soon as it comes out of the gate, probably just buy a shit ton and put it in a liquidity pool.
Yeah.
The volume on this is going to be insane.
Yeah,
it's probably going to be the biggest volume event since probably obviously useless more recently, but probably since Trump.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. Who was it that was going to? Are these guys going to? Are they giving away any tokens at all, or is it all pre-sale?
I thought there was a bit of an airdrop. I do remember seeing like some percentages in airdrop. So
because we were talking about the devs who launched shitloads of rugs on there would have got a fat stimmy, right?
Yeah,
from using the platform all the time, which was quite funny. Yeah, imagine giving them more free money.
I know. Well, actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure the devs were on there. So, I mean, OSF has a pretty good take, which I kind of agree with. Pump Fund will be a liquidity suck for coins that weren't strong enough in the first place. Yeah, I very much agree with that. Yeah. Like, I think literally like the 95% of your memes out there are probably not going to be good, right? Because they're going to get dumped because other people will move to other opportunities. So, That's a good take as well. But I mean, yeah, like the main news today is obviously Trump comes out as well. New tariffs announced. Pretty much a lot of Asian-based countries. Obviously, you still have some others. Bosnia is a Europe country. Serbia's a Europe country. South Africa is obviously Africa.
Oh, they're on there, are they? My home's
Yeah.
on there. Good on you.
So Japan, South Korea. So I mean, it's very interesting. Like, more tariffs, I suppose. But
Bangladesh. Wonder what they even importing and exporting.
well, you know what? Bangladesh creates a lot of products. So maybe, yeah. So you'd be curious to see what it does. And just to clarify, because a lot of people are like, how do these poor Asian countries even afford to pay tariffs? Tariffs are paid by the US importers, not the exporting countries. People are so silly. So yeah, I don't know. Like I actually think Bangladesh does create quite a lot of products, actually, or clothes. I can't remember what it is. It's one or the other. But yeah, interesting times. Again, I'm pretty sure the 3 month timeline's up for the other one too, for the like China and whatnot. Pretty sure.
The like what do you call it? I don't know what he gave them, a grace period or something. Or
yeah, so I think we'll get some more clarity in the coming maybe a week or two about what's happening over that side of the market, because yeah, it's interesting time for the market right now. Like, I mean, like we spoke about yesterday, like there's opportunities if you can get out there and make them. Whether we do see more of a pullback or not, yet to be seen. Let me pull it up. So, what do you think? Like, you're still patient, eh? Yeah. Like, I mean, I'm still patient. Like, I mean, we dipped today, but we're already kind of back towards 108 already. So
yeah, I know. It's there's not, even though there's a wee bit of a dip and everyone's probably feeling it, it's slightly, it's a dip for ants, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
what, 110 to 108? It's like, fuck, just get it over with, Bitcoin. Just hurry up and send it or crash. But look, I think it's going to pull back slightly, tap the bottom of the range, and probably then I think fourth tap breakthrough. But who knows? Couple more weeks, couple more days, couple more months, Greeny, even. Like, I think Bitcoin could play with our emotions a little bit longer.
We always talk about price capitulation. What a lot of people don't understand is time capitulation is actually the more important thing that a lot of people struggle with in crypto, Craig. And I think it's so important that people understand that time capitulation is probably more of a challenge than price capitulation, because price is just a number, right? Price is either high, it's either middle, or it's either low, right?
Yeah.
Time, if you go sideways for a long enough time, what do you think that does to people's psychology, to people's emotions, to people that want, as you just said, can you just give me something? Can you go high? Can you go low? Like, can you just sort it out? Like time capitulation? What's your maybe advice to the general crowd who's watching the show today about how to deal with time capitulation?
I would probably the best way to deal with it is have a plan, and have a plan for both ways, up and down, and just tell yourself you don't have to do anything until those price points are triggered, whether it's a stop loss, from a stop loss to a buy price, or buy limit or sell limit, and then you just stick to that and you stick to the plan. You look at TA, you check your chart, set your buys, set your sells, and set yourself a stop loss. If it crashes below that, you're like, fuck it, I'm out. And then nothing changes, man. The thesis doesn't change. In other words, while it's crabbing sideways, that doesn't change the numbers you set prior. Like, nothing changes. Time changes, but time's not. It is the most important thing, but it's the thing, like you just said, that weakens people the most. I don't even think it's price, eh?
No.
Yeah, it's time. Because the price can stay in a range of about 5% and people still lose their mind. Like Bitcoin's doing at the moment, it's got about a 10% range on it. And people behave like that 10% is 30%. So if Bitcoin pulls back to 101, people are going to lose their minds, man, again. And be like, the bull runs over. It's a 10% variance. It's not great. It's not a big dip, but it feels big, especially, it's kind of like picking a scab, by the time you've picked it for the fifth time, it fucking hurts, right? Like, or stitches if it keeps opening. So it's like that when it touches the bottom of the range, it just kind of, it's irritating. I think it irritates people, and irritate them enough time, like say 7 months of irritation. After that 7 months, they behave like it's the end of the world. They're like, fuck this, I can't fucking take it. And once enough people throw their hands in the air and say they can't take it, then they send it. Because they can't, the thing is, they can't send the price up with all of us being on the bus, man, we can't all get rich. That's not how this works. Most of us have to lose for some of us to win. So, unfortunately, most have to get it wrong for the some to get it right. And I just hope I'm on the other side. I hope I'm not with the majorities, I guess what I'm saying, because the majority don't make money.
Well, yeah, well said. And I mean, like, if you have a look, yeah, last year we went 250 days sideways. At the end of last year, the beginning of this year, we went 105 days sideways before we dumped. This year already, or not even this year, but since May, we've been going sideways now for 2 months, and we've been in a range. Like, I mean, the range isn't bad. Like, a lot of people need to remember, like, this range is still like very tradable. Like, it's a 12% range. So it's not like there's not opportunities out there, but yeah, it just shows you, like, if you do look over time, Greg, like we have a lot of just sideways price action. I mean, you could literally call all of that sideways price action as well. Sideways price action here. Again, it's just bigger ranges, right? Bigger ranges.
Yeah, and you can just see from looking at there, it's just sideways, 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 then a decision's made. And you can see the rip-ups fairly quick. Like, they're not long, are they? Like, they are over time, but I mean, the initial rip from the crab, it's quite quick. It's like could be crab sideways for, what are you on now? You're on the weekly. Fuck. So you can have 10 weeks of sideways, or 20 weeks of sideways, 30 weeks of sideways, and then 3 weeks of up. And then another 10 weeks of sideways. It's so long sideways and quite quick up.
I mean, the big one was like this period here in 2019 was like, if you were around then, holy shit. Like, we didn't break a new all-time high for that long. Like, it was crazy. Like, if you people complaining, like, we didn't break an all-time high for 1,100 days.
Yeah, man, that must have felt like an eternity. That I'm guessing that was through COVID, was it?
After the COVID dip, and then we finally started to rally. There was like a 3-year period like that. I mean, if we have a look,
crazy.
Let me get rid of all my drawings.
It's a long time.
Yeah, like if we have a look
at Greeny, you were in it then. How did it feel?
Yeah, like, see, we front ran that by 300 days this time, Craig. So
yeah,
how did I feel? It was like I loved it because I was just DCAing every day. I bought like $50 of ETH and $50 of BTC, or maybe like a week, maybe not every day, but maybe every week at the time during that period. I was like, yep, just auto buy. And then when I finally rallied, I was like, oh, let's go. And then I chased NFTs, and I got scammed in NFTs, and I lost all my money. Then I bought a ute, and then I was in debt, and then I had a tax bill. Yeah, it was a horrible time.
Yeah, the good old days, eh?
That's why I take profits now. It's because I learned my lesson. So, speaking of, Craig, I am going to buy a ute. I think I am going to buy a ute.
Are you?
Yeah. I'll hold on. Let me try and find one. I'm going to buy a Ranger.
I knew you were going to say Ranger. I could feel it.
I just love them. Like, they're so sick. A lot of people are like, oh, Greeny, get the Hilux. So I'm like, look, if I was slashing it around on a farm or something with the reliability, I'd go get a Hilux. But I want comfort. I want the tech. So I'm going to go for a Ranger, right? So pretty much this isn't it exactly, but this will be the one that I get. So it's a black edition, which is like a limited series here in Australia, actually. But pretty much, yeah, that'll be my car moving forward. So
yeah, that's cool.
Go pick that up, hopefully in the coming days, maybe later in the week. But yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how expensive it is, Craig. Ridiculous how expensive.
Yeah, man. Yeah, cars. Actually, everything is expensive, dude. You buy some strawberries and it's fucking.
I mean, there you go. It's $56,000. A lot of people are probably like, Greeny, why would you ever spend that much money on a car? It's not. I'm buying one secondhand, so it's a little bit cheaper than that. But still, like, I don't know, it's an investment for me in the next, like, ideally, I will buy and own this car for the next 15, 20 years. I won't have to worry about buying a new car. It'll be good for a family. It'd be good for me to put the dog in the boot, in the tray. It'd be good to put my golf clubs in there, et cetera, et cetera. So, like, that's kind of what I was looking at. Now, you can go up these so crazy. Like, I mean, if I really wanted to, I'd go get like an XLT or like even a wild track, but it's just not worth it, Craig. So, I'm happy with the base model, gets you really clean, tech, etc. like this. This looks like the Gold Coast, man, or something.
Yeah, it does. Actually, that is. Oh, where is that?
I don't know. It looks like the Gold Coast, though. It
does.
Maybe this is the Gold Coast. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm pretty keen, mate. It's just nice to have a car. Like, I've been driving my old man's car for such a long time, so I'm pretty keen to have my own car now again. I know it's a lot of money, but I want to reward myself with something nice too at the end of the day.
Yeah, I know, bro. Yeah. Sometimes you got to treat yourself, man. It can't just all be boring fucking whatever.
Yeah.
You got to
And
have
like,
a couple of treats.
I don't think I'm buying a house anytime soon, so I might as well go buy a car. So
Yeah. No, I like that. And just look, like you said, it rewards you for your hard work. Every day you get in it, you'll get that little reminder of
yeah, I'll
hard
be
work
like,
pays
fuck
off.
yeah. And like,
It's nice, dude. Having a nice car feels fucking good. It's a lot of people would say, any car would do, blah blah blah. But the mindset is something you can't have in a 2005 Toyota. It's not the same. So it depends how you are psychologically as well. I just know with me, I behave better if I'm in nicer things. So I do that to myself to force myself in a way to keep pushing.
yeah, because the alternative option I would go for would be maybe like a Audi Q3 or something, like as a SUV, something a little bit classy. But even then, you're spending like my biggest thing, like something like this, right? Like even if I was getting something like this, like I'm spending say $35,000, I might as well spend an extra 15 grand to get a ute that I can take to Morton Island, I can take to Fraser Island, I can do whatever I need, I can tow shit, like whatever it is. So like that's my current thinking. So yeah, I'm going on a spender after spending a ridiculous amount of money on tax over the past couple of months. So is what it is. But Craig, opportunities out there. Talk to me a little bit about your meme coin thesis right now, because I know you did dabble in the GTG meme coin channel. I did see a couple messages in there. So is this something that you're actually going to dedicate time to now, or talk to us through your process right now with all of that?
Yeah, look, I just like it, probably like everyone else on the timeline. I'm not particularly early with it, but just like we spoke yesterday, just with the bonk stuff kicking off, and with bonk, being what was it? Was it in 23? Bonk kind of kicked off Solana meme coins.
Yeah.
So bonk, for those who weren't around, sort of bonk led the charge. Solana, no one was trading meme coins on Solana really. It was kind of a dirty word, and then bonk came along and kind of changed all that. So I like the fact that the ecosystem's having a bit of a revival. And I think a lot of money's being thrown around. And if whales are there throwing money around, I'm quite keen to swim with them.
That's key. Yeah.
I like swimming with them. I see a lot of names I trust getting their feet wet, and including Busy. And people like that, when people like that go there, they're good traders. They're volume traders. They spend big money. And if you can swim with them, you can get some pretty easy wins compared to other places. So it just looks like to me, possibly we're starting sort of it looks like it might be a meme coin meta, but 2.0. Or bonk meme coin meta 2.0. And then I think it will rotate from there like it did last time. Where it goes to, I don't know. But that's what happened last time. I'm just wondering if we're getting a little repeat and that team are running it up again, which looks like it is.
Yeah.
And they are also doing something slightly different, aren't they? Whereby are they burning tokens? Are they buying their own tokens?
Yeah, I read something, and then there's also rumor that they might actually get an ETF or something approved, like a futures ETF or something. So there's a big that, like, utility wise, bonk is by far the best meme, like in that space. They have a bot, they have a platform, like all this sort of stuff. So it's like, it's fascinating to see all this development over time. And again, Craig, it makes me bullish on Solana again.
Yeah, it
like,
does.
It generally does.
Same. This possibly will be, well, Solana kind of, I don't want to use the word needed it, but it did. And this might be the catalyst to kind of lift Sol up a little bit, or not lift it up, but give it a little bit of love. It will lift it up. I am bullish. My only concern is I had seen it on the timeline for a little bit, and I'm definitely not early, so I'm aware I possibly will have to look for pullbacks on things versus trying to. In other words, I don't just ape it now, guys. But although after that little dippy dip we're having at the moment, actually this dip that happened with the tariffs is perfect for me. Wanting to get in the day I want to get in, there's a tariff dip. It's like perfect. Because yesterday wouldn't have been the greatest day to get in because everything was fucking flying.
Yeah.
Now we can see if this is really something or if it's just a flash in the pan 48 hours.
Yeah, like just another trend or not. Yeah. So I'm in Lucky Coin. I haven't bought this dip here. I might buy I actually de-risked just this morning. Because I do think if we do see a more bigger pullback, we'll probably get this back towards the 618 or the 786. And I got my initials out fully. So I was happy with that. So that's the one trade I'm in. Otherwise, I'm just in a low cap swing trade. But that's a lot of people forget. Like, this is how I made so much money in 23, 24 is just swing trading. Like, following high volume, okay, or high trending, once it finds the bottom, okay, in this pullback zone between 786, 886, okay, this retest here, back off to the absolute races. I mean, like, look at that. Just textbook stuff.
Nice.
Buy down here, sell it the first week, sell up here. Like, it's textbook stuff, guys. Textbook stuff. Trading.
What did that run to, Greeny? Like, what was all-time high on that? What?
On this is cat debts. This is cat debts, but this one I got a 3.8x on this bad boy.
Yeah. So and what did it run to for $500,000?
Yeah, $500,000. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Cool. It's just okay.
But I mean, like, yeah, and like I know I could hold all of it and try and make more money that way, but I don't. I have a system. Okay, and as you can see here, I'm in. Like, I've got my initials out. I've got some more profit out. I also still have 2 sol in this position, so I'm currently up like 124%. And if you can do that, like 5 to 10 times a week, or over a couple of weeks, depending how busy the timeline is, the trenches are, then you can seriously get some good opportunities in the trenches. And so, like, I think this accounts up to 46 sol, with active positions at about 21 sol. So that's about what, 67 sol. I think I had 30 sol like a week ago. So I'm up about 36 sol in a week just from trading. I mean, I'll show you how do you see history. Yeah, so like if you come up, look, so 53% on that one, 37% on that, 80% on Lucky Coin still in it. Cadets up 120%. I cut Kirby break even. I took a couple small losses. See, I got rid of Troll and House and stuff because they just weren't doing anything. It's like
too slow.
The momentum have moved from that era a couple months ago to fresh era, fresh bonk meta, and that's why it's so important to understand where the opportunities are, and and trends of shifts of trends and metas are so important. So yeah, 75% break even, 10%, 31%, 2.4x, then a few else. No, that was pretty much where I started. So I started with Monkey last week. So yeah, 34%. So yeah, over the past week, I'm up, quite a decent amount of sol, which is great. So just keep noodling away. But yeah, those are the opportunities. I mean, it comes back to like just simple trading strategies, Craig. That's what I loved about Memecoins, is that you could use, like, it's using your altcoin and your Bitcoin strategies just on low caps that move a lot faster because there's less liquidity and they're hotter. They've got news-driven based activities, etc. People talking about them. So a lot more consistently good opportunity. Like, bring back that. I love that in Memecoins. So what have you got anything on your radar, or Busy? Is he talking about anything specific to you at the moment?
No, I'm in his DMs at the moment. But I haven't asked the $1 million question yet about what he's buying. But no, I don't actually have my eye on anything yet. What I was doing yesterday was more finding the platform I wanted to be on to buy and sell. So whether that's Axiom, or I actually don't mind the Radium platform itself, man.
Yeah, okay, fair. I haven't been on that.
No, I didn't either. And then I was like, fuck, this is good, man. The Radium one itself's quite nice. Axiom, I'm on. I've never used Axiom, so I'm just getting kind of used to fucking.
It's pretty good. Like, that's why I just stick with Photon. I got money on there. I partnered with them a long time ago. The platform's clean, sick. Happy with that.
Yeah, look, I've got all of them. So I've actually got money on Photon. I should go in there and fucking sell some shit and then just buy with that. But yeah, look, yesterday was more just figuring out what platforms to use, and then I think today I'll start to look at what I like. I was also watching like just pre-bond.
Yeah.
Just seeing what bonded, what didn't, how many did, what it dumped to, things like that. Just kind of seeing, but actually just checking everyone's behavior.
Yeah.
Didn't look at it enough though, so I do want to look today. But no, nothing where I'm like, fuck yeah, that's the definite on there. But to be honest, I haven't given it the time. But now that the pullback's on, today I'll probably spend a few hours just looking at what looks strong on there. Because it's quite hard once you've been out of it for a while. It's tricky. It's tricky. I gotta take a bit of time to get used to the pulse again. So it will take a little bit. But that's okay. I like it. I do enjoy it, and I wouldn't mind seeing a wallet run up again. So, yeah, I think I might do that. Especially while Bitcoin crabs, man. That's a good time to start doing this if there's an opportunity, because otherwise, there's not much for me to do.
Yeah, literally, I was about to say, what else are you doing right now? And I was actually trying to be like, okay, well, where can we take this conversation? Like,
where can I make money? And I can make money by just buying every dip that Bitcoin presents me and things like that, and Pepe and Mog, and I can rinse repeat that. But as like you just said before, something I do enjoy is with meme coins is the rapid pace of the charts. So it will be good. It will be good just for rapid TA. I actually found it. I found meme coins good 23, 24, just to give me a real, because I was using TA a bit then, but meme coins forced me to learn it very quickly, and how to, and you'll know, Greeny, how to implement it in rapid pace on a minute, 5 minutes, probably better. And I know there'll be people out there that like you can't TA a fresh coin, and yeah, okay, fair, you can, you definitely can. Accuracy, yeah, it plummets. But I'd rather use a tool that's 10% accurate than no tool for zero accuracy. So yeah, so I like it for that. It makes me think, and to be honest, it cures my boredom, which is a good thing because it'll stop me probably from doing stupid shit as well with my spot bags. So it's good in a way to scratch that itch if you're feeling. I mean, I'm sure everyone watching is feeling like just fucking send Bitcoin, just get it done.
Yeah.
You can all, whatever. So alts can go and memes can go. Everyone must be dying on altcoins because see Alex Becker's called altcoins for the 5,000th time.
He's I literally blocked him ages ago. He's the biggest block you should ever do in your life on Twitter.
He fell off hard. There's a few influencers from last bull run that I used to follow that I think now, holy fuck, no wonder I didn't do very well.
They are like undisclosed, like shillers of absolute dog shit. Like it really is. It's like actually so illegal the stuff that these guys have done for years.
And then to brag on profits, it's like, man, you got a million following, shilling a fucking 100K market cap. It's like, yeah, if you can't 50x with his following, then you're fucking retarded, man. Like, anyway, so back to it. I think good opportunities for memes. Other opportunities in the market, man, probably InfoFi still. Although, actually, didn't fucking InfoFi just get smashed on X?
Yeah, there's a few people getting pretty upset about it all.
Got taken down, didn't he?
Yeah. Pons got taken down. Zeke got taken down, which is, you know what I think? I think it's behind the scene PvPs, Craig.
Same.
I think it's Cato people or Cookie.fun people just botting them to, which is just like, it's pathetic. It's
annoying, man, because retail get fucked.
It's just absolutely pathetic. Like, you can't, like, competition is healthy, right? Competition is healthy. Like, grow a pair and understand that in this market, in real life, okay, you're always going to have new tech. You're going to have new competitors. If you don't, you're so lucky. And eventually you probably will have competitors. But, like, that's business, man. Like, it really annoys me. It really annoys me because, for a fact, behind the scenes, it's just a group of people being shitty that someone's created a better product than theirs. So they just bought it to kind of create FUD and all this sort of stuff. So
you're right.
Disappointing.
Right.
Disappointing.
Yeah, I agree with you. That is fucking annoying, and I think it probably is. It's probably more than X actually trying to prove a point. So I do agree with you, and that fucking sucks.
It's just wild that they get like someone like him who's actually building a product, who's like being very transparent about it all. But then you've got someone like Becca or someone who's been shilling absolute shit for years, like literally rinsing his followers for exit liquidity, and he just keeps on going, gets more followers. It's just ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, it must be. Yeah, imagine being that guy and just rinsing your people. But no, competition is good. And look, the competition is the reason why some of the best, I guess you call, products came along. Like that's the reason why Bonk came along, and then Pump Fund became a competitor to Bonk. Exactly. And now Bonks realized what Pump Fund were doing, and they were extracting per se with the Solana they were dumping. So now they're trying to counter that or attract new clients by saying, hey, we won't do that. We'll put it back into the ecosystem. So then the ecosystem goes, we love you now, Bonk. They go back. So the whole reason why things are pumping at the moment is because of the competition. If there was no competition, Pump Fund would just have the wheel and be fucking us in the ass still, man. So we need competition. It also makes brands behave better. Yeah. So, and now that Bonk's done that, now other brands or platforms will probably follow suit.
Yeah.
So competition is important, and without it, retail get really hurt. So yeah, I don't like that reporting stuff. It's just stupid, right? Just make your platform better. But yeah, I'm sure they'll be back soon enough, and then InfoFi would be fine. But as far as opportunities go, yeah, probably InfoFi. NFTs, Greenie, are you buying any over there?
I mean, I bought 7 Giga ROMs yesterday. Oh, what's that noise?
Did you?
Yeah, so we bought that on the show. So I actually need to make sure I then go use them in the game. So I'll go do that and start selling those things for some XP and stuff, because otherwise it's just a waste that I bought those. But
No.
Curious to see how I go with XP this week. It's been, obviously, we had the bigger week with the Red Bull NFTs again, Craig, this week. So maybe we do see an increase in XP tomorrow as well. Have you been doing stuff this week? Talk to me about your moves on Abstract.
Nothing really, man. Like just holding my NFT still. Obviously, I've got my memes on there. Not memes. I've got Pengu on there. Nothing different. Just upgrading my heroes. That's the main thing I do. Oh, sorry, upgrading my just one. I'm just upgrading one, just to get that XP for the upgrades, because I think it should still be decent XP for that. So, doing my daily check-ins, bro. Nothing exciting. Pretty boring stuff. Daily check-ins, hero upgrades, and claiming my hero. And just keeping my port steady, trying to keep my port steady.
So what memes do you currently have?
Just Pengu and Icy, I think.
Nice.
Just Pengu and Icy. I see Icy got the tick today, so that's nice for my bags. That's just a long hold. I know Zaddy's building out, I think, a bit of a game, a retro arcade game. So obviously that's why I hold that. And that's more hold because I want to see that ecosystem flourish. So I'm willing to hold down 1% if that helps those guys do what they need to do. So I've still got that. Other than that, nothing, bro. Just Pengu, which I'm fucking bullish on, and I see that's pulled back a bit today. It's down almost 10%. I just want to add to those bags, bro. A couple of reasons why. I think it adds to my XP every week, which will pay me on the back end of Q4. And then I think the coin itself is going to pump into Q4 as well. So I think there's two very good reasons to hold the coin. One, you'll make more money from it from the abstract. And then two, I think the coin would can you see that coin not pumping, Greenie? Like,
not really, Craig. Not with if the ETF or whenever that comes, like the majority of the liquidity for the ETF is Pengu, right? So like when you think about that from they have to acquire it, I would assume they'd have to acquire it. So in other words, I wouldn't think a whale or someone, unless Lucas sells it directly to them. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't think that happens. But
like OTCs it or something.
Yeah, but either way, I would say they would have to buy supply in some capacity. So that would put buying pressure on it. But I mean, like, this looks really good. Like, I mean, we're on the week chart here. Like again, it just looks really nice to continue higher. Maybe we do get a bit of a pullback here at the moment because that's just what the market's given us. But that looks pretty good. Like this is front running a lot of tokens. A lot of tokens are still here, Craig.
Yeah.
I've looked at Giga this morning, and Giga's like way back here. So the fact that Pengu has had one impulsive move, then consolidated, second impulsive move, means that it's front running the rest of the whole entire market. Now, as you can see here on the daily, we are overextended. So pressure to the downside, likely. Maybe we pull back to say the 1.2 cent or the 1 cent mark, but probably a good opportunity, Craig, in the long run. Probably a good opportunity.
Right? That hits 0.01. Fuck, I'm going to go hard, dude.
I genuinely think I would open a really nice low leverage long.
Yeah, that maybe I need to follow GTG on that long on that, because that does look. You got some LED, yeah, I did. That trade's so good. Another one I'm looking at, which I've been wanting to get into, is Kato. I know you've got it staked. I've been waiting for an entry patiently, and I think it's pulled back a little bit, maybe 20 cents or something. It has. So I am tempted to dip my pen into this pretty soon, just as a stake and set and forget type play, to be honest.
Yeah.
Are you still in that? Are you still staking?
Yeah. I am still staking. I don't know. Like, I haven't earned any yaps in the past couple of days, which is just really interesting because I was always noodling along. So I don't know how that specifically works. There obviously is a bit of a FUD around InfoFi directly. but I still own the Yappy Barra as well. I probably would sell the Yappy Barra, but I mean, if it swing trades higher, like if it gets back to 3-4 ETH, then that's a 2x for me. But they're pulling back as well. Let's have a look where they are. Out of volume, so that means not many sales. Let's have a look. Yeah, wow. There's not many sales on it at all. Can't even find it in the top list. Here we go. So they're at 1.71. So they're still holding up very nicely, but yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Like season 2 will be, I think there will be a season 2 for Kato, Craig, which puts buy pressure on the token and puts buy pressure on the probably the NFT as well if they do get some of the airdrop. But I don't know. I'm just staying patient. I think just exercising patience during this time, not trying to like outsmart the market that, as we said at the start of the show, is focused on time, and time capitulation. It really affects all of us. Like at the end of the day, I know it affects me. So I'm not trying to say that I'm above that, but no, I'm like, it's a point of time where I'm like, look, just be patient. Like be happy with the bags. If we go lower, buy a little bit more. If we go higher, probably sell a little bit. Like things like that, right? Is probably like the strategy that I'm looking at right now.
Yeah. Mog looks all right too, man. Mog looks all right. There's there's heaps of good setups.
That's what I mean. Like Dogecoin looks the best.
It's funny. I'm actually on Doge right now as you said that. It's exactly
what I wrote about it. I wrote about it in our newsletter last night as well. Last time we saw consolidation period, it went up 380% after this breakout. And then, I mean, if you have a look at this as well, last time it broke out from here, it went up 170%. So even if you average them out, that's a 200% move from here. So that would be
juicy, doesn't it? Oh my God.
Like, I don't know. Like I'm in the camp. This is a very strong setup for me. Like the fact that it's held like these lows, okay. It's also holding this low. It's holding this liquidity. Even if it comes down, retest this level, I probably am happy to DCA stop loss below here. And I'm targeting that big impulsive move. And this could be one of my better trades. Again, you don't need to make money every day. You just need to make money over time. And sometimes the time is squished into days. Other times it's squished into months or weeks, right? So for me, this Dogecoin trade, like I have a decent bag and I'm only on low leverage. So if this, like, even if this goes to the 382 fib, that's a 93% move. So that's 5x leverage. That's a 5x move. Say you've got $2,000 on that. That's 10 grand trade. 10 grand trade over the course of a couple months. Sick. Like from one trade. And then there's a couple others, obviously, that I'm looking at as well. But I don't know. Yeah, this chart looks pretty good to me. Yeah,
I'm bullish on Doge. That looks fucking good, man. I'm glad I got a hold of a bit of that, and I want a bit more. Actually, I need a lot of stuff, man. You
need to diversify, mate. You've been Bitcoin heavy for a while, which is a good thing.
Yeah. I don't think I add too much of everything, but I'll get into. I might add a few coins though. Pingu's definitely getting fucking loaded up though. Dominant's still pumping, is it? Yeah, 65.
Still nowhere near forming a top really.
One's higher.
Yeah, one's higher. So yeah, no, that's pretty much it for me today. There's not much else that I'm doing at this point in time. I think still focus on building a brand as well. Like building in public is so important. Like I've been really trying to focus on my tweets over there. So yeah, just stuff like that, guys. Like there's always things, or focus on your education as well. Like come and chat to good traders, okay, all those sorts of things, and start executing your skills and whatnot. So there's heaps of opportunities out there. You just gotta find them, I suppose. And sometimes like clicking buttons and trading isn't the alpha. Sometimes the alpha is actually just sitting on your hands and remaining patient over time.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think probably a good exercise for everyone to do is pick the main coins you're bullish on, and then jump on something like TradingView and pick your entry prices, set your buy limits on an exchange, etc., and then just fucking walk away and enjoy your life, man. And if they hit and you get your entry, dope. Set your sell limit after you enter as well, and then walk away again.
Yeah.
And if you can automate it like that, you're trading. It can be quite easy, stress free, and you've got to learn just not to look at it every minute.
It's funny because I did that exactly with those meme coins yesterday. I went 5 sol, 5 sol, 5 sol. I then kept an eye on them because they are low caps. And I was like, look, if it does look weak, I'll cut before my stop loss. I put my stop loss in. I put my take profits in at 2x at initials.
Yeah.
Came back an hour later. 3 of them had already hit my initials. I had my money back. I was like, okay, well, there's this week now. Okay, I cut one of these. I break even.
Right.
The other one dumped 50%. I was like, yeah, now I'll cut that rather than 70% dump. Then held the other ones. One of them went new all-time high, made more, a couple more sold. Like it's nice to do that again, Craig. It's nice.
I haven't done that in a while. That sounds nice hearing you talk like that, Greenie. It's I'm missing out. That sounds good. And to imagine if you could just do that every day.
Literally, well, that's
we were.
If you can make I've written tweets about this before. If you can make 5 sol a day, that's like what, 500, 750 bucks. Let's call it that, right? Around 750 bucks a day. You know how much money that is per year? It is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Now, I'm not saying that would be an average, right? So let's say you take 2 months off in the year because you're busy, you're traveling, you're sleeping, whatever it is, okay? $750 times 300 days is $225,000 a year.
It's pretty fucking good.
5 sol a day. 5 sol a day. Pretty easy. Pretty easy to put it into simpler goals. Okay. 750 bucks per day for a month is 22 grand, Craig. I know a lot of people would love 22 grand. Check out
22 grand.
Check out Memecoins. So yeah, I'm up. Craig, I should disclose my wallet and put it publicly because then I can make even more money because people could copy trade me. So maybe I should.
Just for the sake of transparency, really, isn't it?
Yeah. But I thought about it so much. You know what? The person who we've called out previously on the show, for his how do I pitch this? For his sub-minute hold count on his meme coin trades.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's diabolical. Sub 1 minute, man.
I know, and he's like, made $1 million. He guess who he's subscribed to this week on YouTube, Craig?
You.
He's subscribed to the Greenie Trades channel, mate. He's subscribed to the Greenie Trades. So
so that was really to pump some coins, brother.
Or maybe he's trying to learn how to actually trade.
Well, yeah, a lot of those. Look, it's funny. I shouldn't laugh because I guess actually I wasn't like this. I was alts and Bitcoin and then went to NFTs. But what I find quite humorous is the NFT guys go to meme coins and then saying they're traders.
Yeah.
But they don't use TA.
No. If you're a trader and you make money in meme coins, GG's, but come and make money with me in altcoins and I'll call you a trader. Okay? I'll call you a trader.
Yeah, it's diabolical, bro. It's interesting that streamers doing it. We can't till we do it, but I'm not.
Oh, no, we don't do it No, I don't publicly put my wallet out there to be like, hey guys, oh my God, that's 1% increase in my life.
Nah, and I'm also not going to say to our audience, you should just believe either.
Yeah.
I don't believe in anything.
Yeah. So that's probably a good take. Eli's joined my chat and said, Trump just said they're going to give more weapons to Ukraine. I'm going to KMS.
What?
Lol. Yeah, I don't know.
Did he really say that?
I don't know. But Eli, you're reading between too much rubbish, bro. You're reading the Bitcoin's pumping, bro. It's at 108. It dipped to 107.5 and it's up already today. So
the market does not care.
The market doesn't care with this sort of news at the moment, really. So if we do get a pullback, I'm pretty keen on that for sure. Pretty keen.
Where did he put this out? Did he just go live? Oh no, that's.
I know, Eli. Where are you getting your info from? You better not be spreading misinformation.
Yeah, killing me, Eli, with that sort of stuff. Bonk guy was right. Bonk's getting so much airtime at the moment,
Dude, it is. It really is, yeah.
But can it get more, though? Can it get more? Or is this the top? Is this the top now?
Also, American Party is one that I've seen a few people looking at. So let's look at that chart maybe to end the show today.
Mm-hmm. Oh, American Party? Yeah, cool.
I can't find the bloody right contract address. Hold on. All right. Is it America? No, wait, chat. Who has the right CA for America Party?
I didn't even know there was one made. Of course there is.
It's at 4 million, but I can't find it. Wait.
Really?
Oh, no, there's an ETH one. Wait. Oh, dude, we're back to ETH Sol memes. Jeez, man. Jeez.
Oh, no, yeah, okay. ETH memes
He said
coming back.
Bloomberg Terminal is where he got the info from.
Okay.
Okay, so this is where it gets tricky, right? Because this is the ETH one at 38 mil. Then, but dude, this can't be the Sol one. This can't be the Sol one. Oh my god, someone needs to give me because.
It's a great chart. Imagine being in that. Oh my god.
Hold on, maybe this is the ETH one that I'm referring to. Let's have a look. Yeah, no. Okay, so the ETH one is the main one. The ETH one is the main one.
Yep.
And it's on ETH mainnet, Craig. Holy, it has been a minute since I bought a meme coin on ETH mainnet.
Yeah, man.
Like on chain. Like I just buy Pepe and Mog like on exchanges. But
yeah.
I know, Chad. Is this about to send it?
When did this coin come out? When did this launch?
After Elon the other day.
Fuck, how'd I miss that?
Literally, a month ago. Came out a month ago, but it only rallied. Yeah, 3 days ago or 4 days ago now. 4 days ago.
Wow. GG to anyone who's in that.
40 mil. I mean, Craig, this could be like that kind of like that Doge play again, where this could go from 40 mil to 200 mil very quickly.
Yes.
Very quickly.
Ooh.
I don't know. It's on ETH though. I don't have ETH on ETH. I don't think I might. Hold on, let's check.
I've got a few crumbs.
I have wrecked on ETH. Oh no, I've got $500 on there.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got some money on base as well. Hectic. I could probably throw $1,000 in. I don't know. I'll keep an eye on this. This could rally to 200 mil pretty quickly. I mean, even if we take a swing look, let's have a look. Like, where's a realistic target? 53 million from this swing trade. So from here to here, that would be a 34% move. Can I leverage trade this? Probably not. It's probably too low.
I don't know. Can you go back to ETH?
Someone died. Yeah, I'd probably buy an Uniswap and just hodl. Well, okay, chap. This could run, but again, you also like. I don't really like structures like this. Traditionally, for me, this is actually more of a bearish setup, right? You have, you could probably edit this a little bit, but like, okay, something like it's not the cleanest setup, unfortunately, but something like that, right? Because you got low touch there, lows there, so that's probably the support level there. You got equal highs. Now, this does mean continuation sometimes, but it also has probability of breaking back towards the downside. So not my favorite setup to trade. Not my favorite setup.
No, neither. Yeah, I would prefer to wait to see what that decides to do.
Yeah. Like you could wait for the reclaim, something like that, and then buy there potentially, because otherwise you could, like that. Yeah.
Like go to Doge quickly, Green. Not Doge. Well, not the old one, the newer one, the Department
of Government Efficiency. Yeah.
I just want to see what that ended up doing.
Oh my God. Oh no, that's the Sol one. Hold on.
Yeah, that's the Sol one. And there's the ETH one did well, didn't it? Or it did do well. I don't know how it's.
It went to 4. It's at 8 million, Greg. This is why it's so important to move on.
That's why I wanted to bring this up for everyone who thinks these things can only go up forever. This was hot a while ago, right? This was the hot Elon meta when he was tweeting and shit. And that's
I know people that bought a shit ton of this at like 150 million.
Yeah, this wrecked a few people, I think. I know a few early people in this. This did really well for some people. I saw this. I got this called to me in day one, I think, and I fucking faded it. Can't believe it. Great chart, but it just shows you everything. What goes up must come down, huh?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why all my colors are disgustingly vibrant. Anyways, yeah, exactly. And then it'll never come back. I mean,
it's like the American one's taken over. That's the other problem. Like, how does this come back now? Because this was the Elon tweet, Now It's like, now that he's got a party or talking about it, now this is fucked now. Anywho, just shows you always take profit, guys. There's a big lesson in that chart right there, because that was red hot, man. Yeah. That was hot.
Yeah, exactly. All right, mate. Well, I think we leave it there today, guys. I believe Eli's joining us tomorrow. I will have to scoot pretty much at 10 o'clock tomorrow as well. I've got an appointment to go look at the car potentially. I've got to drive for 2 hours. So, good show, Craig. Good alpha as always, guys. So be sure to go follow us on Twitter, GC Crypto TV. We do the show daily, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to follow us, that's the best place to go, is our Twitter page, GC Crypto TV. Craig, have a lovely Tuesday, mate, and I'll see you in GTG in the Memecoin channel, mate. I'll see you in the Memecoin channel.
I'll go and investigate there. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Thank you, Greenie, and I will see you and Eli tomorrow morning / tomorrow night for those in America.
Sounds great. All right, thanks, chat. Appreciate your tips and appreciate you guys tuning in, and we will see you all tomorrow.